Hi and welcome to Valita's Designs and Fresh Folds. Today I'm going to quickly show you how to put the Christmas pudding bag together. This has been on my blog since 2007. So I'm just going to do a quick video and add that to the post from way back then. And I'll have links at the bottom of this video how to get to that blog link and so you can get the pattern. Alright, so I'm just using some removable tape on some card. I'm just going to put a little spot there, print a pattern out. I'm just going to roughly cut around that and then cut all your pattern out. And that saves you doing two cuts just by cutting it all out together. Okay, and on the pattern you have the icing here, and you have two leaves. I might just use an off-white or very vanilla for the icing, and we're just going to do the same there. Just put some removable tape down and cut out those pieces as well. Okay, so you've punched out one of these. I used just the 1-inch punch. You could cut out the pattern circle yourself if you haven't got a punch. Cut two of these. I just put two pieces of card together and cut them out together. Now when you've cut this card, leave the pattern, oops, just come off, leave the pattern on your card, and you're going to score those dotted lines. Okay, and that's where your box is going to fold. So you just need to go along the score lines and mark those folds. You could do that on a cutter that's got a scoring blade. And then just take that off your card like that, and you can see then where you've scored. Then you just need to fold all those score lines. Okay, and your box then will be ready to put together. We'll just set that aside for a sec. I just wanted to show you these leaves. Now you can go ahead and you can cut those leaves by hand. That's fine. But I found a little trick that I thought was pretty cool. Now if you just roughly cut around those leaves without going into any of those indents, you can use a punch to do this, and you'll give yourself a much nicer look on those leaves. So just put some removable tape on the back of those patterns and put them on a piece of card like that, and then just roughly cut around that as well. Okay, and we're going to use a 3/4 inch circle punch, and we're just going to use all these little indents as a guide. So bring your punch in and then just roughly line it up with the pattern and punch it out, and go like that all around your leaf. You could do it with a different size circle punch too, and if there's any little tags you've left hanging over, just clip them off and neaten it up. Okay, and then take that pattern off, and you're left with a really nice leaf pattern that it doesn't look rough. It looks like it's been professionally cut out. Okay, so you can just do that to your other one. Okay, and you've got your two little leaves. I'm going to emboss just these sides of the pudding bag. Okay, so I'm just going to fold these back so it will run through my cuddle bud because it's just a touch too wide. And then I'm just going to enclose one end of the bag into the folder. Okay, and then run that through. I don't need to go all the way through there, and then just do the same for the other end. Then you've only embossed just those two parts of your bag. Okay, it doesn't matter if you get a little bit of embossing over here, because that's the tag that's going to close your bag up. Right. Okay, I'm just adding some inking over that embossing just to pick up that the embossing. I'm going to ink my cherry. So ink the leaves and just a little bit of ink on the icing. Alright, we've got tape on these 4 flaps of the box, so just take the backing off that. And put the box together. Just those flaps are just going to come up and connect to the sides up here. Like that. Okay, and these points here on either end, they're going to fold inwards like that. Okay, so then all we need to do is glue our icing on. Like that. And then I want to keep this closed with a little ribbon. So once we've put the cherry and the leaves on, that'll give us a place then to work out where we're going to put the holes. Okay, so just with a little hole punch, it might be easier if I punch it all together. It was a few years ago since I've made this. Okay, so I've put holes in both the front and the back, and then we'll thread our ribbon through, and this is to close it up. Okay, and I think in my post a few years back I put a little tag on it with the person's name. Okay, so that's the little bag done, and it's big enough to fit a little treat in there, or a little piece of Christmas cake, whatever. And yeah, it looks cute on a table. You could use it as a table setting and add the person's name on there. Okay, so pop over, have a look at that blog post back in 2007. It'll give you all the details, the pattern details and everything else. Okay, thanks for watching.